You know, I heard they recently decided to add more to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh? And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by that Sarah Bareilles slut, Andy.
That would be me.
How you doing there, good buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fucking peachy keen, bro.
Yes.
You drinking on a little bit of vodka diet like myself?
Yeah. I'm drinking the vodka diet.
Mm-hmm. Kind of watch the calories.
I mean,
I gotta watch the calories.
You watch your calories. I watch the calories enter me.
There's a joke in there somewhere. But I need to especially watch my calories. We just came back from a trip.
Yes. How was it?
We went up to Michigan.
Michigan.
Me and the lady
Yeah.
went up to Michigan
Yeah.
for our anniversary. Much more low-key. Last year we went to Nashville. Fuck Nashville. Nashville is a tourist trap, and there's just so much going on all the time. And, okay, so Nashville, one, it's expensive.
Yep.
For a rum and coke and a Miller Lite in a bottle, it was $22.
Oh
Fuck me, right?
no. Like, no, I'm not gonna pay that, and no, I'm not gonna fuck you.
I'm talking on Broadway. Miller Lite and a rum and coke, $22.
Fuck that.
Plus tip.
Fuck that.
And you listen to a little bit of country music. I mean, the country music was cool.
Not
The
$22 bucks.
live music part of Nashville is cool, but just
No.
now, if I
would smuggle in a flask.
that's a place you definitely have to pregame.
Yeah.
Before you go to the bars, because you're going to spend an arm and a fucking leg before you go to at the bars.
I can't do that, or else I'd be out of a job.
Last year we went to Nashville, and it was such a hefty car ride
Yeah.
for expensive ass drinks. Or if I go to the local bar, I can spend $20,
And get drunk.
get definitely over the legal limit of driving home,
Yeah.
and be good.
Good thing it's only a mile.
Anyway, we went to the southwestern part of Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
We stayed in good old St. Joseph, and then went up to Holland.
Ooh.
Tourist traps. We went to...
You love those tourist traps.
I fucking hate tourist traps, but they are tourist traps. But the scenery is good. The scenery is good, and they grow cherries and blueberries and apples and
Yeah,
all those
all
things.
for the wine.
Yes, you know what that means?
Oh.
Bachelorette parties.
Oh.
So we went to one winery.
Mm-hmm.
We were walking around downtown St. Joseph.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of wandering around, and there was a apparel store attached to a winery, and we were walking by, and a middle-aged white woman was opening the door and was like, "Oh, you want to go inside?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Yeah, come on in." We thought we were going to the apparel store. We ended up going into a winery, and
That's how they get you.
I look around. I'm like, "There's no clothes for sale here." And she's like, "Oh, what can I get you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time."
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, "Well," I look at my lady, and I'm like, "I guess we're gonna start drinking."
Why not?
So it was the most fantastic. We had a cider.
Ooh.
I'm like, I don't want any wine. I'm not a wine guy.
Mm-hmm.
I drink 2-3 glasses of wine a year. You know, like Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner,
and that's about it.
And that's really it.
Yeah.
You know, or I take a sip of, you know, Anna's sweet ass Moscato or some shit. And she's like, oh, we just made this cider. These apples were harvested a week ago. And I'm like, oh, what do you got?
Oh, sidebar real quick.
Oh.
Going to my trip to Frankenmuth, we brought home a bottle of like cider wine for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to save it till then?
We're saving it till then.
You don't want to crack it right now?
No.
Okay.
It's for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So continue.
So it was a caramel apple cider.
Ooh.
And it was the most, I mean, she served it. She's like, you guys are my first customer today. Wow. She gave it to us in a pint glass.
Ooh.
Shit was delicious. And I basically gulped down the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are we going to keep drinking? And she's like, it's early. And I'm like, how early have you seen me drink before? She goes, I've seen you drink at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I was going to say.
Exactly.
I've seen you drink like crack of dawn.
Don't hate.
Oh, no. There's
been times that I've gotten off of work and I've gone straight to the campsite and I've had 3 beers at 6:30 in the morning.
Yes, I hear you. I got off work one morning.
It's after work. It's not a sin. It's
No.
after work.
Yeah,
you just
you're done.
worked overnight.
Exactly.
You deserve a beer.
I got off work one morning, came to the local fair where it was setup day, and literally looked at the one guy and went, hey, got a bush latte? He's like, I mean, yeah, the ice is melted overnight, but they
ice
might
cold.
still
Ice cold, babe.
they
They're in a
still
cooler.
might
In
they
a
still might
ice
be cold.
Ice cold. Those are the best.
So I went to his truck, and at this dry fair,
Oh, I know which one
at this dry fair, I crack open a bush latte, and he looks at me and goes, "Dude, it's 8:30 in the morning."
Bitch, I worked last night.
And I went, "I know, and I'm thirsty." He reached into the cooler and grabbed one too.
Well, exactly.
He didn't want me to drink by myself.
That a boy.
Yeah.
Because okay, so it was 4th of July. Oh, it was one of the holidays. We're going to the campsite, and I had my beer on. I come prepared. I was a Boy Scout for a few years.
Yeah, Scouts honor. Oh, sorry, it's Scouts honor.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Sorry. Hunger Games.
They're coming out with a prequel to that.
Are
shit. Yeah, you haven't seen the previews for it?
No,
Oh,
I was never really a big Hunger Games person.
they're not bad. I mean, I'm
They're
a
not
big
bad, but-
Jennifer Lawrence fan.
Yeah, she's okay.
She whips her titties out in multiple movies.
Yeah, they're okay.
Anyway, Scouts, be prepared. That's
Yeah. Yeah, that's their motto.
Pinewood Derby.
Mm-hmm.
Tie a knot or two.
Yeah,
Be prepared.
learn how to start a fire,
Yeah, whatever. And
pitch a tent.
so whenever I know I'm going to go straight from work to the campsite, it's an extra 10-minute drive home compared to the campsite. So, you know what I do? I have a cooler in the truck,
Ooh,
and I put 3 beers in koozies.
you let that shit marinate overnight.
One in the cup holder and 2 in the door. And by the time I get to your dad's camper,
They're gone.
I'm cracking the 3rd beer. And usually I'm good to go. And then I have a shower beer. That 3rd beer is usually a shower beer. And I'm good to go.
Dad used to do that coming home from work. He worked with a guy.
Have some tall boys on the way home.
They used to carpool together.
Oh,
and-
yeah?
Yeah.
That's bad news.
And this was put it this way. This was
1989.
yeah, this was probably before I was around. If not, I
1989.
was a bubba. But yeah, they would leave work and they'd split a 6-pack coming home.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Open container is definitely illegal in the state of Illinois.
Yes,
And
do not
we
do that.
Yeah, I'm
We're
definitely.
not endorsing it.
I'm incriminating myself.
Yes.
But there have been times I have gone to the bar with my vodka cup in my cup holder in my pickup truck.
We already told the listeners that we got drunk and then went to a DMV.
Oh, I mean, it's what we do.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
It's normal Tuesday.
Anyway, so I was talking about me and the ladies.
Yes, sorry, your trip.
Every year for our anniversary, we take a trip somewhere. So we've been to Louisville, we've been to Nashville, we've been to Michigan. I forget where. We've been to a couple other places, but we go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We go and do something to celebrate our love.
Oh.
So I come bearing gifts.
Oh.
Because the entire time I was up there, I go, well, what kind of...
Were you thinking of me?
Maybe I was.
On your anniversary trip?
So do you want... The question
Man,
is...
this feels like a flashback.
Oh, you were doing the same thing for me.
Well, yeah.
So the question is, do you want the gift for the studio first, or do you want the gift for you first?
Let's do the studio first.
Okay. All right.
Let's do the studio
That's
first.
perfect, because that one's in my pocket.
Oh, perfect.
I have to explain this to you.
Awesome. You don't or will?
No, I have to.
Okay, perfect.
So the reason I bought this, I saw this.
It looks
thing.
like you're about ready to like let a little baby bird through your cup
Kind of,
hands.
yes.
Just what? I swear to God, if you let a bird loose in my basement,
This isn't a canary in a coal mine situation. It's a small gift. Okay, it's for the studio.
okay.
Your gift is bigger.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's
Anyway,
what she said.
so I saw this. We went to New Holland, Michigan, which, for the record, is a complete white woman town. It's like
White woman.
yes, it really is. It's like Galena, but cleaner and in a smaller area.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Galena on steroids.
I might like this town. Do they had did they have a lot of pumpkin spice?
They had pumpkin spice themed everything, and outside every store that has been there for multiple years, they
Tiny
had
pumpkins?
no, they had a hand carved pumpkin with their store name on it.
Oh.
On top of fucking straw bales.
Oh.
So yes, it's a fucking white woman town
Oh yeah.
on Lake Michigan, or just off of Lake Michigan
Okay.
in
yeah.
Michigan.
That okay.
The only thing that was solid was there was breweries, like every 3 blocks.
Well, of course. Ladies, go do your thing. Let us have your men.
It was just me and my lady. So it was like, oh, we went into this store and this store, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm thirsty. Let's get a beer. Okay. And luckily they had enough fruity beer and ciders and stuff.
That
She drank with me,
oh,
so I
very
wasn't
nice.
drinking alone, looking like a fucking psychopath or an alcoholic.
I will say I have had breakfast by myself before at a restaurant.
I eat half my meals by myself. I don't give a fuck about that.
That's weird.
No, it's fine. I've been doing that since I turned 21.
See,
Go to the bar and
yeah,
eat and drink
no.
by myself. I don't give and just make friends at the bar. I do that shit all the time.
I have not.
Anyway,
So it felt well. Anyways.
we went to a tourist shop.
Yes.
Because in New Holland, it mimics Holland. What is it? Netherlands?
Netherlands.
They
yeah.
have the tulips and they have the windmills and everything.
Yeah.
Well, the big thing they have is porcelain.
Ooh.
So
did you
I
get
got for the studio a porcelain squirrel. Do you know why I got a porcelain squirrel?
It looks so cool.
Because I start talking about something and I make a point and you go off on a fucking tangent. Ooh, squirrel.
Ooh, squirrel. Yes. Yes, that is totally me.
So I got for the studio a porcelain squirrel.
Oh, is that coming on my side?
Of course it's coming on your side.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh.
You like that? You
Sorry.
like that?
I'm getting over a head cold. This is so cool. I'm putting that right on top of the little Jameson's
Oh, that's
bottle.
a terrible idea. No, put it on the shelf. So because it's porcelain, it's gonna die.
But it's not gonna die.
It's gonna die. You're gonna
not
knock it
gonna
over and it's
die.
gonna die.
It's not gonna die.
It's gonna split in half, just like a squirrel on the road.
And I've got super glue around here someplace.
For the record, in Holland, we went to a brewery and had lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have gray squirrels. They have brown squirrels.
Man,
They're much sexier than the gray squirrels that I've been waging war against at my house.
yeah, the gray squirrels and the black squirrels and the red squirrels.
I don't see many black squirrels around here.
They're few and far between.
Back home, there's a lot of black squirrels.
Few and far between around here.
Yeah. You like your little squirrel?
I do. Actually.
I think you'll like the gift I got for you.
Ooh, for
Hang on,
me.
it's hiding. I gotta
See,
grab
the problem with me putting it actually on the shelf is I don't feel like it's being part of the studio. Whereas, whereas if I put it right here, I mean that's a pretty solid. Because that tube still has a empty bottle of
It has a-
Jameson's, so it's
It's
stout
got weight to it, I guess.
and it's big enough. Like if I was trying to put it like here, then I would say that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that you fucked up.
Yeah, no, I think it'd
like
be
that?
fine here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so I want to talk about squirrel.
Squirrel. So you're not gonna make like a stipulation that anytime I want to like go on a tangent out of
is the correct
left
word.
field, I have to like point to the squirrel or grab the squirrel or anything like that.
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
not. I thought it was funny, and it was only like $4.
Squeaker, squeak, squeaketh.
So this next gift.
Okay.
So southwestern Michigan, they apparently have an antique trail.
Yes.
So you found the big stupid Jameson bottle.
Yep. And your sign.
Yes, and my Miller High Life sign at an antique mall.
Correct.
So like we were talking on the way out. I mean, there's antique malls. Do you want to go to antique malls? And Anna's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fine. So we went to one in New Holland,
Okay.
and it's just amazing just how much bullshit is in an antique mall.
There's a lot of bullshit.
There's just like glassware, like commemorative glasses.
Yes.
It's just like that was a big thing that people collected in the 50s. Like, oh,
Yep.
these are gonna be worth something someday. Oh, what the fuck? No.
Yeah. No. Just like Beanie Babies.
Right. Oh, there was Beanie Babies. We went to 2 antique malls. There's Beanie Babies at both.
Yes.
And they were selling for like $4 a piece.
Yes.
It's fucking stupid. Just so much garbage
Yes.
you got to sift through. And me and Anna sift through garbage in different ways. I do a quick scan, like I scan a crowd. And Anna likes to peruse and wander into each exhibit.
Hey, look here.
Right. I'm a hurry up and let's, that doesn't look cool. I don't really see anything there. And I could blaze through an antique mall in about 20 minutes if I really had to.
Yeah.
But at the second antique mall that we went to on the way home from New Holland, luckily it was right next to a brewery. And I found this for you.
Ooh.
It is perfect for you. And you're rubbing your tits in anticipation. I'm going to hand this to you across the table. You ready?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to shut my eyes?
No, you don't have to. Okay, perfect. It needs to go up in the studio, though.
It needs to go up.
Are you a fan?
I am a fan. Oh. It's like
Now
a
describe what it is.
so it's a tin sign. It's Miller High Life tin sign, and on it says always on call, and it has a fire chief's helmet with a black coat and a Miller High Life bucket, held by a very attractive redhead in a red bikini.
Let's call her a pinup model.
Like a pinup model, sliding down a firefighter's pole.
Or a stripper pole.
Or a stripper pole.
One or the other.
I'm assuming it's a fire pole.
I don't know. I don't think that turnout gear is approved.
Oh no. Oh no. She'd burn to a crisp. Crispy thighs.
That needs to go up in the studio.
Yes, it does. Where am I gonna put? I'll figure that out once I put more shelving and shit up. But yes, that is going in the studios.
Let me see it one more time.
Uh,
I thought it screamed. And what does it say in the corner?
Like I said, it says always on call.
Yes. I think it's fantastic.
I'm gonna put it.
Well,
right.
you can take the plastic off.
I will.
Yeah.
Once I.
I think it looks good. Yeah, I thought of you.
Oh, thank you.
I saw that and I go, God damn it.
Always on call.
Oh yeah, Mr. Dad Jeans.
Oh, you know what? It's off. Hold on. Always on call.
Silent scan. Frequency 1. Frequency 2. Tone. Battery high.
Oh, well, there you go.
Always on call.
You could leave it on.
No, fuck that. I'm turning it off. I'm drinking. I'm off the clock. Fucking talk about a liability.
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck, I'm out of booze.
Oh, you need more booze?
I need more booze.
Need more ice first.
That too.
You want more vodka? I have some Tito's left. I gotta buy more Tito's.
Sure.
Okay.
That's cold. Cold ice tea.
Yes, it was a fun trip. It was we stayed in St. Joseph. We stayed right off 94. When I stay at hotels, I like to stay at on the top floor at the end of the hall because
Less foot traffic.
right. But I might have fucked up and put us on the highway side.
Ooh.
So instead of train traffic, it was truck traffic, which we haven't been used to since we lived at the little apartment off of
Yeah.
the highway back in the day.
Yeah, 10 years ago. 12 years.
No, it wasn't. Let's see.
Because you guys are celebrating
7.
4, right?
It was about 7 years ago. We lived at that little tiny apartment
Has it been that long?
because we lived at your uncle's sheep farm. We moved there in 2016, summer of 16.
Okay.
And we bought our house in rural Illinois in 2020.
Okay. Wow.
I know.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. No shit.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Man,
I've been
owe.
quote porking your sister for more than a decade.
Why would you use that term?
You used it.
I know I have. I've used it. My father's used it.
Yeah, he has actually. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah.
Did I tell that story on the podcast?
No.
So, I drag Fred back home. We started doing this a couple years ago. We drag Fred back home for Christmas to my hometown because my family, they had met Fred before we got married, but they hadn't really spent a whole ton of time with him. And, you know, we were like, yeah, we'll just bring Fred home for
All
Christmas.
right,
You know,
yeah.
fuck all to do anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll just take him back home for Christmas. So we have been taking him home for 3 years now. And I'm like, all right, my buddy from Tennessee is up and my other buddy, Levi, is off. So we're all going to meet up at my favorite brewery and get some food and everything. And somehow we ended up, Cameron's lady and Levi and me and Anna and your dad, we all went out to this brewery. And somehow it came up in conversation, and Fred just kind of went quiet and goes, yeah, that's the guy porking my daughter. And we all just start laughing. I go, I mean, he's not wrong. We're married. It's not a sin.
I'm surprised you didn't just look at him and go, oink, oink.
It's still, for me, it's a, how do I put this nicely? It's his
Careful.
daughter.
Yes. That is also my sister.
I definitely don't go into sexual escapades with you or your father.
And we thank you for that.
You're welcome. I keep it kind of vague.
Until you want to see me squirm.
Yeah, well,
And then you give just enough detail to do
Uh-huh.
that, and then just, all right. Mission accomplished.
yes. And that's what makes it funny for me.
And my wife. She loves it when you guys do that.
She likes it too.
Oh, yeah.
Your older brother, Daniel, he doesn't give a fuck.
No,
No.
he doesn't. He does not. He doesn't give two flying fucks.
He does not give
at
a
all.
fuck.
He's kind of like you, Andrew. They fuck. They're married. Like they're humans. Like
Right.
what's the big deal? And
I'm horny. You're horny. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there going, no, not allowed, not allowed.
We got this big old house, man. There's nothing else in it. Except each other.
And the ghost.
Yeah, well, there's that. We don't need to get into the ghost right now.
No, that's a story for another podcast.
I think I've talked about it before on here, though.
I think so, a little
Yeah.
bit.
And the weird noises and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, my brother Daniel, love ya.
Daniel fucks. He's having a kid.
Yeah, yeah, he is. We were kind of surprised. We didn't think they were having kids.
Yeah, they said they weren't gonna, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, guess what? You're gonna be an uncle. I'm like, I'm already an uncle, and they're like, again, and I go, oh yeah.
Which is also funny because I'm pretty sure, like, once they said that, didn't you look at me? And I was like, no,
look at me,
no,
motherfucker.
fuck that. No.
No way, man. Oh, cool. All right. When? Oh, next year? All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yay.
Nice.
Did-
How soon can I corrupt them? A couple years? All right, I got time.
Did I ever tell you about
Probably not.
me telling Dad that Liz and I were pregnant?
No,
with-
I don't think I heard that specific story.
Christopher?
No.
So we were out at the farm, and I was picking him up for I think he was like chopping trees or some bullshit. He was working, and
Because a storm rolled through.
yeah, a storm rolled through and knocked down that tree, and got to get cleaned up and shit. But I kind of stopped and went, all right. It like went pick him up, and I'm sitting there talking with him. I'm like, well, gonna have to be careful about doing this and this and this now that you're gonna have a grandkid.
What?
No. He's like, what? Okay, cool. So I'm going to the consignment auction on Tuesday. I'm like, but
Your dad's not dumb. He knew it was coming.
oh yeah, he knew.
He knew you were coming, and it was coming.
Yes, and I I see what you did there.
Yeah?
But I was like, really, Dad? That's it? And he goes, yeah. I kind of figured Liz was pregnant. What do you mean you kind of figured? Her boobs got bigger. Thanks, Dad, for checking out my wife. Woo!
Well, he
That's my father. No filter.
yes, and he
Now, to be fair, he followed it up with, same shit happened with your mom when she was pregnant with Anna and you, is after Daniel came. There are signs, and you pick up on the signs. And
yeah. He's not. Your dad's not
Yeah.
dumb.
I wasn't born yesterday. What's the phrase he likes to use?
That's such an old man thing to say.
I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. That's right.
That's such a Midwestern old man thing
I
to say.
know.
One of my favorite, I wouldn't even call it Midwestern old man things. It's, if you're lying to me, you can piss on my face, but just don't tell me it's raining.
I've never heard that.
Really?
No.
You can piss on my face, just don't tell me it's raining.
Dad came and said to me one time, I forget how it came up in conversation. I think I started the conversation with like, Dad, I'm really pissed off right now. And he just looked me deadpan straight in the face and went, I'd rather you be pissed off than pissed on.
That's an old man thing to say, too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus, fuck.
Thanks, Dad, for more phrases.
I'm trying to think of other shit your dad says, but nothing's really coming to mind. It's going to come to after we hit the stop button here. It's going to.
Oh, yeah. Once it's almost Murphy's Law. Once we hit the stop button, we're going to.
We'll circle back in like 27 episodes. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you know.
It's fine. Because
But-
we're not going to go anywhere.
No, we're going to be around for the long haul, I think. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. I don't have fuck all to do.
There's not really fuck all to do.
We've already bought the equipment. We've got the fucking studio. Might as
Yeah.
well just keep doing it.
There's not really fuck all to do in rural
Drink.
Illinois.
Entertainment for your ear holes.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
Find us on Twitter, on the Instagram. Email us. BuzzBasementBrosPodcast@gmail.com. We out.
Oh,
Don't
no.
look at me,
no,
motherfucker.
fuck that.
No
No.
way, man.